Hey world. Well, y'all. This is my video to the women about growing up. I don't have too much, I guess, bad to say to us. It's just like my thoughts to where I feel like I went wrong at. And I share my views and hope that you guys see it or at least be mindful of some of the things we ignore or I ignored in hopes that other women may have ignored the same thing and can change. I say this because I did make the video about the guys. It is within the stories. If you haven't seen that one first, there is a one for the guys. So this is like a piggyback off of that one. So yeah, I want to speak to the women about growing up and dealing with grown men. We take our times. I say we because I am a woman. I have done it. And I'm speaking from experience when I say we because I've heard men, my male friends, say other women do it too. So I'm not saying like I said, I'm speaking from my own experience and what I heard from my friends. Anytime I do most of the videos, it's more personal. It's not everybody's have to be. But yeah, women, for those of us who are dating the wrong men and we keep finding ourselves single and in a position of why me and why they can't hold on. From my own self-evaluation, when I asked myself that, I was coming from a place of hurt and not understanding because I was getting to know these men and I were thinking they were my friend before I slept with them, and then I slept with them and they turned out not to be my friend. So yeah, I learned the hard way that men are broken too. We are more critical on them than they are on us, but they are more fragile than us. They just won't admit it because they were always told to be tough. Now, on the video for the men, I touched on them asking for good women, but still end up chasing hoes. I told them to grow up for that. Stop chasing a woman they're not ready for. But here's the lesson in that. Us women, we're too busy being good women. We are not living ourselves. We may have had kids young. We may have had to get into our careers young, or we may have to get it out the mud, so we had to hustle harder than we were supposed to because we did things out of order. Which is okay. We all lived. We was teenagers. We had to learn. But see, we never learned that if you're going to be promiscuous, do it in your younger days. If you're going to find out what you want in love, be promiscuous. We don't learn that. So as good women, we get in our relationships and we do all our little freaky stuff and nasty stuff to the men that we love. And they break us apart emotionally and go to the next woman. And some of them might go through women before they even get that woman. But women, we have to stop being so critical on men. We do. I say that because I did it a lot out of hurt from my 10-year relationship with my kid's father. It's been over for 4 years. But I still carried that hurt into everything I did after. I've never entered a full relationship after leaving him because there's still barriers I have to break down. And I found myself holding the men, the current men, responsible for the hurt I did back then. And instead of me going through that hurt again, I shut down in that area from the new man, which is why I am still single. I had to work on myself to find what I like, what I want, what I didn't like, what I can give, what I cannot give, what I can fix, what I can't fix. A lot of us don't self-check, and I did. And because I self-checked, it opened up my world to a lot of things that I was naive about in my own life, like the type of men I was dealing with and what I was asking for. The type of men I was dealing with and what I was asking for are two different men. Women, we tend to do that. From my experiences with my male friends and them being married and in relationships, I've heard them say as well as my own say, if she paid attention to me and made me feel a type of way, I wouldn't mind doing some of the stuff she asked me to do. Now, when I heard that from my real friends who are real men. I'm not talking about the ones that's out in the clubs, that's always running through women every 2 to 3 years because they have commitment issues. I'm not talking about those men. I'm talking about the men who love, who gives their women what they ask for without they women recognizing it or not. My male friends come to me for advice. I love that because I get to hear their point of views from their side without a woman interrupting saying, oh, it's only like that because. Each situation with a man is different, but most of these men are the same. I say that, women, because I've been telling y'all for the longest. All my friends are males. So, I hear how critical women are to men. They always say, y'all be so mean to us. And it's like, fam, we have to. We got guards. Y'all play too many games. I've heard these good men say, I've bought her this, and all she could say is, that's it. Women. I've did that before. We cannot keep doing that. Be appreciative. If you see that man trying, if y'all been in a bad place and he do the little things, you might be mad. I know, because I'm so stubborn and mad and all that. Accept it. Stop putting yourself in positions where you know the truth and you ignore it, because that's what's hurting your feelings. I realized that because, like I said, what I was going after and what I wanted was two different things. I thought I wanted somebody to give me all their attention and not their affection, because I wasn't an affectionate person, because the person I was with was a very affectionate person, so I stayed away from it to keep my feelings out of it. When in all actuality, I love that shit. I didn't know I loved it until it was given to me without me asking. Once I got that feeling, it's because I wasn't dating the normal men that I had dated. He was different. I love hood niggas, but they're not meant to be for me to date, because I am a lover and age is a survivor, and yeah. That happens. But let me break it down to you like this. My journey of mine. I dated hood niggas because I felt like that's where I came from. That's what I was comfortable with. I realized that I didn't want to grow myself because it requires me to be a better person, and I wasn't ready to do that. Same shit happens to men. They chase what they want to be in life in hopes that they'll get their shit together to meet that expectation. And us women, we go through that road with them, just holding on to them just so we can have somebody to love, because everybody just showing that they're in love and they got somebody, and we want to be in love and we want to show that we got somebody, but we doing it out of desperation. We cannot do it out of desperation. We have to simply do it because we love ourselves. Stop dating these hood niggas thinking that he gonna give you his time. He gonna be affectionate. He gonna love you like no other. He gonna be soft and in touch with his feelings. He gonna show his vulnerable side. He might do that years after damaging you. He's going to do that to keep you. That's his manipulation. To keep you. He's scared. He's damaged. He's lonely. He's confused. He has commitment issues. Like, he has the same damages you have. He just don't show his. He leached to yours so he can ignore his. See, women fix themselves while men run from themselves. I was told that. That ain't nothing I said personally. I was told that. Which why I'm on my journey. Of course, it's hot in this motherfucking car. So yeah, women. We gotta stop being so critical. Stop accepting just anything from these men. I know it's hard to find the men because of what's all going on. The odds is against us. But baby, listen. There's benefits to it. If you see that man ain't 100% where he at, don't keep fucking that man in hopes that he gonna get his shit together to be with you because you that woman. No. And for those women of you that's out there being a hoe, yeah, I'm not saying you can't be one. But don't expect the man to see value in you if you don't put value within yourself. Don't expect for him to respect, love, and cherish you if you out here doing that to everybody else. If he see that you are easy and ran through, no, he's not going to want you. Somebody's going to fall for you because shit, you learned everything by dealing with all these different men. You got a variety of different ways of what men like because you've been to way too many of them, which is okay. You're supposed to have that experience. This is why I tell men, if they want a good girl to be a lady in the streets and a freak in the sheets, she has to be a hoe first. She has to have a past. If she don't, she's not going to do half of the stuff you want her to do. I hear men now, they have good women. They say, oh, she's a good woman. She does this. She provides for me. She makes sure I'm straight. She always got my back. Sexually, everything is lacking. Some of them still marry that woman because they know that might be the best they could get, or they feel that might be the best they could get. But all they got to do is grow up, get their shit together, get their mind right, get in touch with their feelings, be able to show, lose that ego. Don't have no pride when it comes to communicating. Comprehend when we do communicate. How about opening up and actually saying what the fuck you feel instead of saying what you feel and then being an asshole about it in public? Don't do that. So women, you see that man got a job? He's still living in his mama basement. Leave that man in his mama basement. Stop fucking that man. I'm not saying don't talk to him, because he got potential to grow. But until he show you that he can get on his own feet by himself without your help, don't be so quick to lend that hand. Don't be so quick to give him pussy. If you know you just gonna only fuck him and there's not going to be nothing else, don't contact him every day. Don't talk to him every morning and see how he doing. No good morning text, none of that. Just only contact him when you need to fuck. That way there's no feelings involved and you're not lying to him and he's not playing with your feelings and y'all not holding on to each other. There's no unnecessary ass babies being made. Like I said, for those women that's out here being promiscuous, that's running up your body count, it's okay, girl, do you. You love it, I love it too, but stop saying I'm not a hoe and be truthful with these men and yourself. Now, I explained in the video with the guys that I don't mind sharing my experiences. I do consider myself a good woman. But from my understanding and what I was told, the shit I've done in my 10-year relationship, as I said in a video, they say it certifies me as a hoe. It's not how many men. It's not always about how many men you fuck, but it's also the shit you do. Now, the shit I've done in my 10-year relationship, yeah, it's a little risky. And there might have been some whole moments, but I'm willing to accept that that's how they look at me. I'm not saying that's what I am. I'm just saying what they said I was certified as. With that being said, I have to evaluate myself. What am I doing wrong? I'm being everything they want me to be instead of being everything I want to be myself. Yes, it's okay to be that woman, but you have to do it for yourself. Stop giving me all your time. If you got your own shit together, date a man on your caliber. I'm not saying he gotta always have house, car, and all that, but listen. If he coming to you, let's say you paying rent, your rent $800 a month. You financing this car. Your car note a month is $300. You got these extra bills. Let's say you got about, I ain't gonna put that many kids, so I say you got two good kids. You doing something with yourself. You surviving. You making it happen for you and your kids. Okay, you get this man come along. He lie to you. He tell you he got his own car. You see him pull up in this car. You never question it because he told you he had his own car. He tell you he's staying with a relative. He about to get on his feet. So you like, cool. He getting himself together. Dig deeper into that. He could tell you that's his car, but ask him, is he sharing it? Who name on it? You ain't got to be in his business right away, because that's our problem. We searching for shit to justify. No. Be mindful in conversation. Evaluate how he move. What type of flash he got. It's gonna show, baby. But yeah, I'm not gonna make this one long. I'm gonna keep this one short. Women, a message to us. Stop being so critical. I was gonna joke around our video, but it's not a serious matter. We're tearing down our men and we don't realize it. We so used to saying men tearing us down that we didn't realize that the roles have changed. Stop tearing down these men. Be mindful when you got a good man. Be mindful when that man is all about games. Listen to his history. Everything about him going to tell you what type of man he is. If he got commitment issues, his relationship don't last no more than 2 to 3 years. Pay attention to that. How many relationships he's been in for these last 8-9 years. How many women? What happened? We don't be mindful of that, and we have to be. We got to, like I said, be appreciative. A lot of us don't appreciate these men we have. The ones that's watching the kids, staying in the house, they ain't in the clubs. They helping us pay bills. They buying us things just because, not just on holidays. When we're going through our mental breakdowns, they right there like, hey, you okay, baby? I'm right here with you. Let that man help you. Let that man cut that grass. Don't just wait until you want to be bossy and to let him do it. Let him do it on his own. All I want us to do is be mindful and change how we think, and I swear our men will be different. I do believe in black love, and I love our black men, so let's cherish them while we got them. We don't have to fix the ones that's damaged, but stop putting damaged ones into the world. It starts with us, women. We have to change ourselves before we change the world. We can't find a man if we're not raising men. Be mindful of that. Take a thought into it.